Hey, dude, dude. Sorry.
Definitely do that. Definitely do that. That was amazing.
Hey, dude, dudes. Guess what? Finally beat Kingdom Hearts 3, and you know what that means. It's time for Nick and Jake to give you 10 hot takes that are so late, they're now just lukewarm. Number 1, gripe. The worlds. Fucking Frozen was included for no goddamn reason. And while some worlds were excellent, honorable mentions go to San Francisco, Olympus, Toy Box. Fucking Frozen. I literally had to watch Let It Go again. It was kind of just unacceptable.
Praise! That music was so freaking epic at every turn. I cannot remember a moment where the music did not empower the player. Gripe. Secret boss. Should be secret bosses, but in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's secret boss. Because there was one. And it was easy. Remember in Kingdom Hearts 1? When there were some really hard ones, like the Ice Titan, like the Phantom, like Sephiroth. Then Kingdom Hearts 2, you're like, oh man, they stepped it up again. They got all the organization members, but even harder. And guess what? Sephiroth's back. Is that Terra's armor? Holy crap. Kingdom Hearts 3, one dude. It was crap.
Praise the story. Honestly, I mean, people can hate on it, but like the prequel, Kingdom Hearts 2.9, when that showed up, that it was just that, my whole brain exploded. The secret ending was, I just can't even wait. I'm just too excited for the next thing that could happen. I also thought overall, like, while the ending was really cheesy and all about fucking friendship, they tied up everything nicely, I thought. They tied in all the different games that they had to kind of come into Kingdom Hearts 3, and I really appreciated that. Gripe. Fucking Kairi. Okay, so we met her in the first game, Sora's love interest. You know, she's been around all through Kingdom Hearts 3. She comes back, she's trained to be a Keyblade Master, and literally no payoff. We don't get to play with her. Sora just leaves at the end trying to figure out where the fuck she went. She's just such a waste of a character, totally useless, but yet evidently is the entire reason the series happened. I don't know. I was just not a fan. Not a fan of her.
Praise the Gummi Ships. This was probably, for me, the most rewarding part of the game, because as we'll get to later, this game was really easy. But the Gummi Ships, some of those bosses, I had to put my game face on. Like, I had to strategically place parts so that I can beat a certain boss. Looking at you trying to get that Ultima weapon, that sucked. Yeah, and while it did feel like a separate part of the game, this part of the game was the most rewarding. So, you gotta praise it. Gripe. I gotta take a moment. I gotta calm myself down because I have to talk about those goddamn Disney rides. At every freaking turn, you're gonna get a Disney ride ready to go to kill everything on screen. Kingdom Hearts 3 were like, hey, you wanna just like win the game every 2 seconds? Here's a Disney ride. So at that point, all the cool factor of the beginning, seeing them for the first time, totally gone. And it was just a nuisance. Had to like cycle past them because like, man, I want to have like some fun playing the game. I don't want to just look at an animation. Except for, I'll give a little shout out to that train. Those 2 times the train came about. Phenomenal.
Praise the minigames. So overall, I was really into all the minigames they had. Tiny Chef, aka Remy, for those non-Disney aficionados. Was really fun. I thought it was a really cool, engaging way to add some collectibles throughout each level. The Flan Boys, love those Flans. They were so much fun to play with. I like how each one was like different for each world. That made it really interesting. And while I did hate the Frozen world very much, the sled ride minigame was really fun. It kind of gave me some of our SSX3 feels because it was like snowboarding. So you might have heard us talk about SSX3 and how it's the greatest game ever on previous podcasts, or not podcast videos, and it just gave me some good feelings. Now this brings us to our next segment, the chief gripe. It was easy as hell, the whole game.
Like super easy.
It wasn't. There was nothing rewarding about it. Like, they babied the players the whole time.
I cannot count how many times Donald and Goofy told me this plot point that just happened in a cutscene directly after the plot point. There's not even like 5 seconds between the plot point occurring and then Goofy and Donald's review of said plot point, and just dumbing it down.
I agree.
I hate
The
it.
bosses were not hard at all. Like, so for example, Nick platinumed the game, meaning he got every single thing ever, level 99. What was your thought on the final boss, Nick? How did you feel about it?
Such a breeze.
Okay, so in comparison, I was level 58, did not platinum it. I beat it, and it was easy at level 58. I should not have been that simple at level 58. It was dumb. I was just not a fan. It just made the game like not so rewarding to play, honestly. Like, I didn't feel like I accomplished that much when I was battling.
And again, the Disney rights. And now for the
So annoying.
Oh, sorry. Oh God, stepped on your toes there. We'll just cut this part out. Chief praise the gameplay. So overall, playing Kingdom Hearts 3, besides certain gripes here and there, gameplay-wise, going through the game was freaking awesome.
Yeah, I like the keyblades. I love you could upgrade. You could choose your favorite keyblade and upgrade that, so you weren't just stuck to the most powerful keyblade you've obtained recently. Being able to choose it in the fights, I thought that was really nice. Just added a little crazy cool element to the gameplay for that.
They beefed up from the first game to the second game. Magic got like cool and usable. From the second game to the third game, Magic was the only choice because it looked so goddamn cool, and it was powerful as hell.
Yeah, it was like it was really fun. All like the Za moves, like the Blizzaga or Blizzaza, Fireaza.
Gotta get that za.
Get the Za, brah, and not the pizza. So, and then the form changes associated with each Keyblade, like, that was just really neat, how it was different for each one. I thought they built upon something that happened in Birth by Sleep with the different form changes and kind of took it to the next level with this one, so really enjoyed that.
So, Square Enix, you want to make Jake and Nick the most happiest campers in the whole wide world? Don't baby the players next time.
Make the story not about fucking friendship. I want moral dilemmas. And revisit some of the old worlds. Where is Alice in Wonderland? I love that one.
And come on, throw me a bone, make it hard, and give me some secret bosses. In conclusion, our Self-A-Bit score is
7 unwanted Disney rides out of 10. And there you have it, folks.
There you have it, folks.
Hey, duder dudes! Finally fucked me. God damn it. It has to happen. I have to do it. It has to have.
It's gotta be in there. It's gotta be there. You gotta just keep it straight face.
It's just so hard after that.